What up, Soul Fam? It is 11:05 a.m. on, I think it's Tuesday. Got a hair in my eye or something. I hate when that happens. And it has to be while I'm driving, right? It's probably a cat hair. Oh. Maybe it'll come out if I do this. So, today's my day off. Where it went, but I don't feel it that much. Today's my day off. I'm heading to the store so I can hang up the yoga swing outside for the kids so that they can hang in the trees. So I've been working on videos for you guys. It's just that I don't know. I've been getting a lot of downloads. I've been integrating. There's information that's coming to me about dementia. There's information that's coming to me about the virus, about the healing process, the change of the planet, and I kind of just want to share it with you guys. So I feel like our way of communication is going to shift and change. I feel like my way of communicating has shifted and changed. I feel like I'm able to watch a video that another YouTuber puts up, and I'm able to interact with that person. Even though the video might be old, I could still interact with that person's soul. I know that sounds really like crazy in a way, but there's like a deeper understanding. The awareness has shifted. I'm able to pick up on these subtleties that I've never been able to pick up on before. Didn't even know I could do it. I have a higher understanding. I'm more forgiving with people, especially people that are not even aware that they're going through an awakening. This whole thing with politics is getting a little out of hand, and people like us, the light workers, we are the soldiers. That's what I was told. We are soldiers. Actually, this is what I was told. This is the download that came to me last night. I feel like sensitive about it. I don't know why. So our parents were the hippies. You know, the peace and love, you know, the 60s, 70s hippies, you know, no war, peace, tie-dye, bell-bottoms, you know, they were free souls and they were expressing it. Well, that was the first wave. Kennedy was killed, and I don't know why Kennedy came up in this, but something about Kennedy plays a role in this. He was murdered. He was going to shift with those soldiers. Those soldiers are those hippies, which would have been my parents, people that are my age that have parents that were in those hippie days. They were the soldiers. They were about to do some awakening shift. Well, the darkness, it's kind of hard to interpret because it's not coming through in words. It was mostly coming through in pictures and like a vibration of just knowledge. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just coming through. And I really don't know how to explain it. So I'm going to try to do my best to interpret what I received. So there's something about the darkness came and just suppressed them. It took them out of being these free sovereign beings. It made them cut their hair. And you know, your hair is an antenna. I didn't know that. And I used to cut my hair short all the time. It was like the cool thing to do is to have short hair. I mean, at one point I had my hair shaved up and it had stack curls. And I always liked the bob. And within the last couple of years, I haven't cut my hair. Something has been telling me, just grow your hair. Your hair is your antenna. Well, the men were forced to cut their hair, shave their beards. The women Women had long, beautiful, free-flowing hair. They were natural. They were of the earth. All that changed for them. Something happened and shifted, and all the hippies, it's like their power was taken away from them. And sorry if hippie is offensive, it's just that's the way it's coming through to interpret. Even the music was different. There was a certain hertz that they played in the music that opened your heart, and it was like you were able to receive messages through your heart. Music is not like that now. Music has a frequency that's fucking with your brain, and it's opening up your mind. Okay, it's not even with your heart. Everything that's coming out of music today is something about your mind, and it's not doing anything for your body. It's actually harming you. And maybe that's why I resonate with, Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin and stuff like that. It's because of the music frequency they used back then. Anyway, something happened, and all the hippies, there was a shift. I don't know how this shift happened, but it was like a darkness, like a cloud came over them. Boom. They grew up. They were made to be adults. They were forced to wear suits, cut their hair, shave their beards, and go to work and become business professionals. They had children. Those children were 80s babies, late 70s, like 75, 77, 78, 80s babies, 80, 83. Those babies, us, we are the second wave. We are soldiers. We are the rebels. We are the catalysts. And so many people looked at the 80s genre as dark, some nerdy. A lot of it was dark, gothic, spikes on their clothes, white makeup, black circles, black lipstick, and it looked really dark. Well, that's because that soul was integrating a lot of darkness. It was in a dark place, and it's actually not darkness. It's coming out. It looks like darkness in this reality, but it's really a place from the darkness emerging into the light. And it's bringing awareness. It's showing that we are free. We are rebels, and they sang a lot about being rebels and stuff like that. And then there was another shift going into the millennium. And then we have our third wave babies, our crystalline babies. Now we're into the rainbow children. We're shifting. And they have been trying to suppress us, suppress our healing, suppress our knowledge, and they try harder and harder each generation. Well, it's getting harder for them to do it, so now they're coming up with more clever things to do to suppress us and to bring us back down, to shut us down. And how they do that is with fear. Okay, 1999 it was, it's the end of the world. 1999, what's going to happen with the millennium? 2012, it's the end of the world, an asteroid's going to hit, what's going to happen with the calendar, blah, 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 blah. Fear. And then, the next day came. So now we are hitting a new age. There's a shift in the cosmos, a shift in the planets, a shift in the cycle. This is something that's inevitable, that they cannot change. This is evolution. Okay? Evolution cannot be changed. Evolution became more conscious. And the more conscious and aware evolution becomes, the harder it is to suppress. Consciousness is light. They are suppressing your light. They, as in the powers that be, the dark forces, the evil, the demons, whatever it is that you believe in that's low vibrational energy. They're suppressing your light. I seen a picture. I was actually guided to this picture. I actually posted on my Facebook about Cesare Borgia and Jesus, and he's the image of Jesus. And I came across the real picture of Jesus, which looks nothing like the Jesus that most religious people worship. This original picture of Jesus actually looks like somebody that came from the Middle East. The features and the face and everything. So there was a picture of Jesus with this crown of light around his head, healing a person with leprosy. And there was a bunch of people standing behind Jesus, all scared because they were afraid they didn't want to catch leprosy, but they knew that Jesus had the power to heal. We are embodying that Christ light, that crystalline light, that crystalline body. That's what we're embodying. We all have the corona. We all wear the crown. We are all divine. We are all gods and goddesses. We are godlings. We are fractals of source. A God created you, therefore you are freaking divine. How hard is that to accept and acknowledge? You're divine. Something more powerful than you, more powerful than you, but you are powerful, created you. It wasn't your mom and your dad. Who created your mom and your dad? A God, a goddess, source, creator, something huge created you. You're divine. You have the crown. You wear the crown. You just forgot. You have the Christ light. We're embodying that Christ light right now. That coronavirus, we are treating people, and I've heard people say it. People are treating me like I have leprosy. I'm not wearing a mask. Believe me, I'm not wearing a mask. I'm going to Walmart right now. They can fucking shove their mask up their ass. I am not being complacent. I'm not wearing it. It is softly programming you to accept and be complacent and obey. It's teaching you how to wear the mark of the beast. If you don't wear your mask, we can't serve you. There's going to be a time when evolution shifts where they're going to say, if you don't wear the mark of the beast, you can't have food for your family. So fuck that. I'm a catalyst. I'm not wearing a mask. I'm the rebel. I'm not wearing a mask. I'm going to go into public and I'm going to prove to you that there is nothing that's going to get me other than low vibrational energy trying to make us take a knee. Kind of like how the Democrats did when they wore their mask and they took a knee. They were bowing down to their master. They were obeying. They were pledging their allegiance to the dark forces. It was all symbolism. I just freaking got chills through my whole body. It's like I cracked a code or something. So I refuse to take a knee and bow to any dark force because my creator is my king, is my queen. Because I am a godling. I am of my God, my source, my creator. I am of the light. I am consciousness. I'm evolving. I am proof we are evolving. So we all have that Christ light. We're starting to treat people like they have leprosy. We are all healers like Christ. We are healers. Wake up and realize it. Be a healer. Raise your vibration. Smile. Be kind to others and yourself. That's all it is raising your vibration and becoming unconditional love like Christ. And you can heal others too, because you'll be a catalyst and things will change around you, and it will help shift in the direction that we need to go into, not the direction that the low vibrational energy is trying to force us into. So that was one of the downloads that I received. Stop treating people like they have leprosy. Heal them. Hug them. I understand that people are in fear because there's some sort of sickness going around, but there's something, the mainstream media is feeding you this bullshit. Who funds the mainstream media? Who tells them what to tell you guys? Do your research. Follow the breadcrumbs, and the picture will become clearer. Okay, so I'm at Walmart, so I can't share the rest of my dreams and downloads that I received, but man, I should have came earlier. It's kind of packed here. I hate coming here when it's so packed. There was other things I wanted to share with you guys, but I will get to it. But that seemed to be the most important thing that I needed to share with you guys, because it really touched me. It really hit home. I didn't forget about the whole dementia thing. I'm still getting downloads on that. So I'm integrating, I'm downloading, I'm in it. Sorry, there's so many people in cars, and you know how Walmart is. It's crazy. So, and I've just been getting so many downloads that I'm also very exhausted. So I'm fighting the war spiritually and, unconsciously, consciously. So it's taking a toll on me spiritually and physically and mentally. So I'm just trying to take care of myself. I started doing my yoga again. I had put a pause on that for a while, only because I was moving and all that stuff, and I really just haven't had the time to quiet my mind enough to focus on mind, body, and soul. So a lot of things are coming through more clear for me since I started doing my yoga, and a lot of things have been coming to me at night when I lay in bed, especially when I take my cannabis pills. I don't know why that's so funny, but it's like they have this miracle inside of them that it's like it opens a door. I'm not even gonna lie, it feels like it opens a door. But I love you guys. Take care. I'm gonna let you go because there's too many people, and it's making me nervous that I'm not paying attention, and I don't want to run anybody over, and I don't want to hit nobody's car or anything. So yeah, I love you guys. Take care. Many blessings, and I'll pop back on and finish my video. Maybe I'll even finish it when I come back out of the store. Let me go grab these yoga straps so my kids can swing from the trees. All right, I love you guys. Bye.